In this video, you're going to see how to make perfect butt joints on very thick corner tables. And why I like making butt joints on these type of corners is if you try to wrap it in one piece to avoid an overlap, the material can fail on the underside over time because interior film can be a little thick. Butt joints look like it was wrapped in one piece and they hold up really well if done properly. Now normally on quarters you cut 45 degrees away from the corner, but for butt joints now, cut 90 degrees away from the corner, pull the short piece up and away, round the piece around the corner and take it to the bottom edge, and then swing the excess film around to the other side of the corner, then lay the short piece right on top. Very easy and straightforward. So once this is set, very important to click the blade so it's extra sharp. And now you want to cut 45 degrees away from the upper corner and peak the blade slightly. So keep in mind that you're cutting through 2 layers of interior film, and generally interior film is around 8 mil thick, so you're cutting through 16 mil of film. The excess film comes easily away from the outside, and now pick the short piece up, pull the excess film from the other side of the cut. Now, very important for this is make sure that the edge really butt joints the piece that wraps around on the bottom. If it does, it's going to look absolutely perfect. No overlaps required here. Very important not to do that, especially with this particular film. It's glitter, no surface energy, but once the material gets a perfect butt joint, run the excess film to the bottom edge now, and then simply just cut away the excess film at the bottom. You can wrap it around or you cut it flush to the edge, either way. But again, don't mind the edges right now. The focus is right on the butt joint. So it looks good now. You could, if you didn't know the butt joint was made there, you wouldn't see it at all. And again, that's the beauty of butt joints. But you have to keep in mind, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, that interior film is really thick. So sometimes with butt joints, if you don't do this, which is adding a little bit of heat to that overlap, it can separate over time because it might shrink a little bit. By adding heat right now, it really activates the adhesive and allows the material to hold that butt joint, and it's going to stay there for the long term. So that's a great tool that comes out of Japan because that metal gets hot, battery activated, and here you see a shot of the final result. So it looks good and it holds up awesome. Hope you enjoyed this quick tip. Thanks for watching. Justin Pate.